Hey, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back to the Unglamorous Glow. I was not going to do a voiceover at first because I really wanted to be outside. The vibes were outside, the wind was blowing, everything was feeling good, but you really can't hear me that well. So I'm going to go ahead and do a
Not
voiceover.
gonna
This is
lie,
what it sounded like.
I was down about that. I hope y'all can hear me through the wind or whatever, but I really want to be outside right now.
Yeah, so I was just updating you all that I got the news back that my dietitian services or appointments weren't going to be covered through insurance, and I was a little down about it. Uh, but then I started to realize some things.
Two things. One, these braids cost $300, right? The appointment with the nutritionist would be $145. I would probably need at least three appointments. Um, so I say that to say you waste money, because I don't even really like the braids, but I've had to keep them a lot longer than I thought I would have kept them because they cost $300. And so this is something I'm pouring into myself, giving it a try, even if I'm guaranteed to get more out of it. Um, Even if it's just a check off of, okay, you already know this stuff, then I got out of these braids.
Basically, I've spent more on less important things than my health, so it's totally fine. The second thing I was realizing is that dietitian wasn't my first pick. If you watch the other video, I was enjoying the bio of a different nutritionist. And so if I'm going to be spending money either way, if I'm going to spend the full amount, I might as well have the one that I want.
I feel like, oh, what do I do now? Oh no, woe is me. When two other things. One, they probably weren't going to tell me anything that I don't already know. I have a therapist, so we're already working on, that cognitive behavioral type of thing. Honestly, I couldn't think of a thing that they would be able to tell me. What are they going to say? Oh, eat 6 small meals a day, or oh, eat 3 meals a day. Have some water or tea when you feel hungry. Write it down, or observe the thoughts that you have. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Try to have a vegetable with each meal. Like, they're not gonna tell me nothing that I don't already know. So that's one. Let me think if I can remember two. Two, if you really want to go and know and find out if they have anything, you just go ahead and buy it. That's two. Three is when you go to your primary care doctor, I might not have, you know, a severe eating disorder, but I have disordered eating. So how can we work this? That's another thing. So there's just options, and to act, my mind will be like, oh, I'm helpless. This was the last thing, and now I'm just doomed. You weren't doomed because you went, you made your oatmeal, you put cottage cheese in it, you know how to count. So you saw that there were 5 grams of protein in the oatmeal, and you saw that there were 13 grams in the cottage cheese. You put that together, you had 18 grams. You put flaxseed, chia seeds, and some collagen protein in this. You made a great meal. You were going to have a protein shake, but hey, you're already at 20 grams of protein, and you can save those calories for later. You already know how to do this. I think so. Mingle with Brown, she said something in the comment of that video which was so true. She's like, I think the person that you're looking for is you. And that was so true. And I know what she meant when she was saying that. Like, I'm looking for somebody like me. I'm looking for somebody like where I'm going and where I'm at. Because I do see myself, my profession, I am a health coach as a profession in nursing. I do health coaching, and I help people with chronic diseases or chronic illnesses, coach them to better health. So these are not, I'm just trying to explore all options. Hello.
So I am headed to this boot camp class. I signed up for like a 6-week boot camp class. I need like something different. You know, y'all know, if y'all been here, y'all know, you'll see me skating, you'll see me doing this, that, and the third, because I like to do different things just to spice it up from time to time. I worked out, I still lifted this morning because that's like a constant. Typically a full body workout that they do. So yeah, I'm going here in the middle of the day because I'm not working today. Yeah, I hope that I'm not going to really, they're different trainers. So some trainers have different personalities, and some like to yell and some are more peaceful. So I'm hoping to get a peaceful person and go from there. But either way, I kind of still pace myself the way I want to. It's just like, you gotta listen to somebody telling you not to. It makes it harder. But I like it's close to me, so I like it. I'm thirsty. I got some water. I put a lot of salt in here because I have been getting really lightheaded. Like after I go over here, I probably need to stop somewhere and get me some of those LMNT. It's because I sweat a lot, and during this summer with me trying to be running and stuff and just being outside, I'm starting to get like headaches and stuff after that because I get so depleted. Get those in before I know I'm gonna sweat, and after I know I'm about to sweat. I didn't have it at the house, so I just used this salt. This lady next to me is in my business, like looking at me, and that's fine, Yeah, I hope y'all could hear me when I was talking about the fact that the nutritionist thing didn't work out the way I thought it was gonna work out. That doesn't mean that it won't work out or still can't work out. I just gotta get over my pouting of what I thought it was gonna be and just get into in line with what the reality is and just move on. So it's fine, it's just not what I thought it was gonna be. So I just gotta make peace with that. And I'm a baby, so it takes me a little bit to come to grips with things. That's all. All right, done with that. It went well. It was the person that I was thinking was gonna be a bit loud, but she was calm. And I don't know if that's, I think it's been a year or two since I went to her class, and so a mistake that I do make more often than I should is thinking that, not giving people the benefit of that they're growing just like I'm growing. So she may be different now, or she may have just been in a different mood today, which is both okay with me. Two things that she said to me kind of stood out. She was saying, first she said, when we were doing like a warm-up situation, I do have the tendency to try to give it my all, to show out, to prove, that I am fit. So she was like, reserve some energy, basically like slow down, and then that also was a cue for me to remind me to be cognizant and respectful of other people. Like, don't be so far ahead of the group, like that is not I don't know, it's just not communion to me, being like, I don't want to show out. I'm trying to prove something, and I have something to prove to myself, like that I'm good and I'm capable, but don't be a show off. It's a difference to me. Showing out and showing off are different. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah, showing out is something that I do because I want to show who I am, but showing off is more, I don't want to be in competition with other people, and that kind of made me aware of, okay, slow down. But it was only a 30-minute class. I got a good workout, and that was that. Oh, another thing she said, I was like looking around to try to see how to do the movement. She was like, I'm standing right here, you could just ask me. I'm trying to get you to ask for what you want. And that kind of hit me because it's like, one, that's not our first interaction, but like, one, it's her perception. I give grace for that. It's just her perception, but also there's some truth in everything. So is it that I do I have a problem asking myself for what I want? And I know that that's showing up on camera. Like this whole last week, all those videos that you saw where I was like emotional and like pouring out, it's like I don't even really even know what I want. Do I want to lose weight? Do I want to, you know, just continue to live the healthy lifestyle that I live and move forward? Does it have to be a declaration that I'm gonna lose weight? You know, it's just I'm conflicted, and I think that shows up in my week-to-week videos and interactions because I'm conflicted on what I want to do, what I truly want to do, you know. So thank you for bearing with me on that journey, because I'm not saying I'm gonna come to a resolution right now. What I am gonna do is I worked out, I'm gonna go home and have a nutritious meal, and those are the things I am sure about. So maybe just doing the things that I'm sure about. I'm sure that I want to be healthy. Okay, what the fuck all going on right here? Nobody hit me. Nobody hit me. Now, what are we doing? I'm sorry, y'all. It's always some language that I have to cut out of my video. It's always, when I'm driving, it's always going to be some language. But what I'm saying is, yeah, I think I said it. I'ma just do the things that I'm sure on and just be okay that I may not know in these other categories, and it may not even matter. You know, it may not matter. I think my actions are what matters. What I want, that's fine. Hopes and dreams, that's all fine. But my actions, I'm starting to feel like that may be what matters for today. All right. So this is lunch: salad and some butterfly shrimp. I'm gonna show y'all a picture that I just took on my phone because this does not really ever get the colors. I feel like it doesn't ever do the colors justice of what they really look like.
You look too cheap. You look too cheap.
If the original lady don't hurry up, I'm fiending. I'm over here watching these balloon pops. Okay, the one I watch right now is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my life, but Arlette Amully, I probably messed her name up, but this lady right here, she needed to hurry up and post another one, because all these other people that's trying to do it, it ain't it. It ain't it, okay? They trying it, but they not doing it. So look at this, what I'm gotta listen to.
This thing, that's not the lie. When my dog chain, what forget? You don't pick up the way. Madam, waka. Yeah, my dog chain, hush.
This is what I'm having to deal with. Please, where is the balloon pop? I need you to do it. One, I'm come on now. These people are not delivering. They're trying, but they're not it. Like they got the format. That's a thing right there, because that's, people can try to be you, but they can't be you. I don't know if she was the original, but she's definitely the blueprint at this point. And it's some nuances that they don't understand of actually picking people that people would like. One, start there. People have preferences, yes, but you know, you have to have a consensus of this is an attractive person. Also, her being, because I've also seen women who aren't married try to be the host, and they be a little too friendly, or they're talking too much. So she knows how to like not answer for the person.
not like involve herself in the conversation. She like knows how to host. There's a difference when you're hosting. You can ask questions and follow-up questions, but you don't infer on those questions. Oh my God, it's just so much that they're not understanding of how to replicate this. And so I need her to be like every day filming, 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 filming.